time, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
What's up? Welcome back to the channel. And we are back for another Sip Something Fridays. Oh boy.
Beat your hands still.
What? I can't. You know how you be moving your hands when you talking? I'm doing the same thing. What you mean, sheesh?
You gonna break my table.
How am I gonna break your table? Trying to get rid of it anyway. Might give it to Day Day and them.
They don't need this table.
Oh yeah, with them, yeah. That'd be all right, as long as you put them in the
He ran into it 25 times. Concussion is on the way.
Concussions on the way. Oh, I want that right there. All right, but what's up? What's up? We
Why
back.
are you looking down?
I'm looking at the camera. What you talking about?
You're supposed to look over here.
I'm looking at the camera.
That's why you shouldn't have that right there.
What you mean? This is how I know we focus.
But you're not supposed to look at that. You're supposed
I'm
to
not looking at it. I'm looking at that. Is that better for you? Is that better for you?
You're camera number one, sir.
Take two. You dying back there?
Down on your own time.
Let's do it. What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with another Sip Sumthin Friday. If y'all don't know, it's your first time tuning in. This is the MostyleFam. And I am AKA Mob Bandit, AKA Mr. Mostyle, AKA Mr. Make It Happen. What else am I? What else am I? What else am I? Yeah, what else am I?
Them kids' daddy.
You know, you got Lady Mostyle over here. And we back with another one. And you know what?
You my boo thing, my babe.
It's not what I was looking for, but that'll work. That'll work.
You was looking for Lil Daddy, I know what you
Nah, I wasn't looking for that one either.
What was you looking for?
SDD with the...
I want to call you that. That's what you call yourself.
Hey, we gonna see who SDD tonight.
Hey, first of all, don't you do that. Don't you start this video off like that. Don't you do it.
What you mean don't I do it? Don't I do it?
But if I had to come back and be like, this old man over here unconscious.
I was about to say, let me turn my hat
record
forward.
You.
Because when my hat is to the back, you know, I'm in another mode. So, you know, that's that another mode that I'll go to. So, you know, I might want to dial it back. You telling me to dial it back, then I'll turn the hat back around.
I'm just saying, don't talk too much shit, okay?
What you mean? I'm talking the truth. But
hey,
hey,
tonight I gotta record your ass unconscious and sleeping and snoring.
You gonna be unconscious before me, especially with this, cause hey, all y'all new schoolers out here, y'all probably don't know about this. Y'all probably didn't seen this, especially if you've been on some old heads timeline. Yes, I did say old heads, cause that's what y'all know y'all youngsters is calling us old heads. But we've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing this before y'all was even thought of, before you even
Talk your shit, daddy.
Yeah, before you even came out the womb, out the sack, and all of that. We've been doing this, but this is a classic. Well, actually, this is not the normal or used, but this is that David Banner, that incredible.
Why you didn't get the Hennessy?
This is that David Banner, the Incredible Hulk. Because I wanted to mix it up a little bit. New age, you know, I had to bring something new in it, and it's black on. So, you know, I had to bring that in there. So, I would have had my Earl Stevens, but that was way on the other side of town. I would have had that Tycoon. That's what I want to try with. I'm going to try with
the white?
No, Tycoon is his cognac.
Oh.
But,
oh my God.
Oh, this is what we call the Incredible Hulk. There were songs made off of this, you know what I'm saying? You mix it in there, you watch that start turning green, and man, if you was an angry person, you probably shouldn't drink this. I'm going to say that right off top now. But it will get you into that beast mode. That's the only thing I'm going to say. You got anything you want to comment? But yeah, you know, some of y'all...
I feel like you're trying to set me up.
Some of y'all were probably created off of this mix from your parents, because I think one of ours was, but I just...
Are you saying too much?
No, I ain't never saying too much. I'm grown, they grown. One of them probably was helped created with this mix right here. Probably except it wasn't Nyla. Was it? Nah, that was before now. So that would probably been Day Day. Yeah. But this mix right here, this is that go-go mix. This is going to have you up and go.
I will say, if you are not in the right mood, tread light.
Tread light, but we used to hit the clubs, get this. Actually, we used to still use Remy Martin, because that was our big thing in the town.
You sure we didn't do Hennessy?
Nah, it was always Remy, because I always was on Remy. Remy Martin.
Yeah.
Remy, that was it. That's what we was big on. I was never big on Hennessy. It was always Remy. Oh, they got this. But today, we using D'usse. Some of that whole. I always did like his bottles. You want to crack that one? Hypnotic. You want to read what the Hypnotic is for those who don't know? You know, my eyes is bad. I ain't got no glasses, so I ain't even gonna try.
Everybody that's watching this is grown.
No, I'm saying read it, because I can't read it. Well, I can read, but I can't see, okay?
Hypnotic is a unique and exquisite, delectable sensation and that combines a perfect balance of premium vodka, cognac, and tantalizing natural tropical fruit juice with hints of orange, passion fruit, passion fruit experience the amazing taste and seductive aroma of Hypnotic. And that is why you would be tore up, because it's got vodka and cognac in it, and then you add D'usse to it,
which is cognac. So it's bringing it back a little bit. You don't need a lot. That's the thing. When you're doing this mix, you can drink it straight if you like, but you really don't need a lot when you're mixing it up. But I'm looking for something that I was playing earlier.
Can you play that? Or
I'm gonna use it on our thing.
she can't have it, he can't either.
Hey, Rick Rock.
Those that don't know.
Huh?
Messy Marv.
Slaps. Man, I had to go back today. Was a Messy Marv day. That's why I ended up buying this, because it came on. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get this today.
It came on where?
On my playlist. I've been slapping all Messy Marv today. Cash Lord is his new name.
Oh, there's a whole thing. What's it?
We in the same shine, yeah. Damn dime, yeah. You know I ain't Manny Fresh. We know we
big
big
time.
timing. Jerk twist it up. Bartender, listen up. You see that clear in that blue bottle? Mix it up. I'ma be real with it. Hey, Rick Rock.
Can you
Tricking
flashback?
on, man.
Probably will. But that was just a little snippet of it. And we did, which, if you listen to the song, they did it with the white stuff, which they added more. He added more goose. That's a Bay Area thing. I don't think we ever really did goose. Well, we probably did a little bit of everything what we had. Actually, we probably did do goose, because we was doing a lot of vodkas and stuff back then. But mainly, I would always get that, especially when we was at the club. We used to get bottles of goose and everything with all the folks. And, be on one.
That and tequila, but I don't think we ever mixed it with tequila.
Nah. That would be going in a danger zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is that HQP. What's the
Hypnotic.
Okay, I guess that just abbreviated. Product of France. Okay. But yeah, this is that bottle right here.
I know some people think that X-rated is the same, along the same lines.
It's just a different flavor.
They are not the same, because Hypnotic is not a mixture of both of those, though. So, not Hypnotic. X-rated is not a mixture of like what Hypnotic is a mixture of. You got one more time to hit this glass table.
And what?
Some black people.
So,
Just unruly.
it's been a
That
long
was
time.
always the thing. I just love the smell of it. I can't tell you. what it smell like, but it's like you can smell the like tropical
Yeah.
essence of it.
I can't explain it. You just gonna have to try it. Cause
And you can drink this by itself. Like
you don't need to mix it if you don't want to turn into Incredible Hulk. But since today's Valentine's Day, I'm probably gonna turn into Incredible Hulk. You know what I'm talking about? So hey, fellas, if you ain't tried this, go ahead and mix it up. If you ain't strong enough to drink this, then don't drink it, cause you're not ready for this. That's all the thing I'm gonna say. What you talking about?
I was just scratching my face. Let's see if it turns.
I'm just gonna do it lightly.
Yeah, I gotta watch him.
Give you a little more.
Really?
So yeah, this is that. Y'all see that?
Separation. I'm kind of scared to drink it, y'all, because I haven't drunk it in so long.
I know it's been a long time since we had this. It's been a real long time.
Yeah. Ooh, that cognac is strong.
Well, this is good. This a Tubi night.
This is not a
This
be
a
inside drink.
Yes, it is. I mean, if you don't want to be out, you instead of Netflixing, we Tubi and chilling. We gonna watch.
You're into the Tubi.
We gonna watch some McGraw Ave because you be hating on the actors on Tubi. You want to tell them why?
They be hating on themselves,
Huh? What you mean they be hating on themselves? They be acting as good.
bro. We not gonna say they acting be good.
Majority, some of who?
Some of that shit is ridiculous.
Like what?
Ridiculously horrible.
Name one.
Look, you know how I feel about the movie, so I don't even pay. Because anytime it gets to where I can figure out the plot of the movie or what's going to happen, you know I'm done.
What you mean you done?
Once I figure out what's going on.
But you don't be figuring out the
yes,
plot. You be trying to figure out the plot. With any movie, you be talking through the whole movie. I be like, shh, just watch.
That's what you want to do?
Yeah, that's what I be doing. Like, man, I'm trying to figure it out myself. You asking 50
That's
million
why I
questions.
watch my crime and stuff by myself.
Do you ask yourself questions?
No, I be like, oh, I know what's about to happen. Because I know what's about to happen. But myself don't be like, girl, shut up. That just be when I watch a movie with you.
So you just want to irritate me when I'm trying to figure out the movie and you just talking through the
No,
whole movie?
because myself be like, girl, you know you right. But you don't be like, you supposed to be like,
No.
Nikki, you
We
right.
be in the
Girl, that's
movie.
what's
We
gonna
be in
happen.
the movie theaters, and I be like, if you don't be quiet, then you gonna get us kicked out of here. You trying to, Kelly. Oh, what's she doing? I be like, oh my God.
I can't believe
take
you being like this.
I
right
can't
now.
take you to the movie theaters, boy. I was like, I had to put you
Well,
on
first
time
of all,
out
you
movie
always
theater.
take me to see movies you want to see.
Cause I want to go to the movies. You don't ever be like, hey, I want to go to the movies and see this. Never.
It be stuff I be wanting to watch. It be like, nah, I'm good.
What?
What was we just talking
Name
about?
something at the movies that you wanted to see that.
I really ain't seen no movies lately that I want to see.
Yeah, you have.
What?
We both wanted to see. We went to see Denzel.
I did not
Gladiator.
talk through that movie. I talked a little bit.
Matter of fact, I thought the one dude next to us got up and went and told.
I don't give a
I was
fuck.
like, oh, this motherfucker go tell.
I paid for my ticket, motherfucker, just like you.
Cause he ain't. Yeah, after a while, like, he didn't come back. We about to go left in the theater. I could see where this was gonna go if he went and told.
He would have went left on his own.
That was a. It would have been a Karen, is what I would have called.
I'm
But
trying to think what other movies. We anticipate that Denzel one.
I know I want to go see came out today.
I want to see this movie with Jonathan Majors where he's the heavyweight. The weightlifter.
I seen a preview of that.
Yeah.
No,
It's supposed to be based off of a true.
my Marvel
Picture.
came out today
What?
with the black dude,
Oh,
Captain, took over Captain
yeah.
America. Yeah, that came out.
I don't know if I could see it or not.
Yeah.
I really ain't been seeing much. That's just been like, oh, we gotta go see that.
So we've been watching Tubi, baby. That's why we've been hooding it out. We know real life stories on Tubi. We know people that got real life stories. We know a few. I didn't say like this reminds us of somebody we know. This reminds us of a few people we know that got stories.
I shall not die.
I ain't saying
Okay.
I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying we know people like, man, this is some Tubi shit going on right now.
No, you would be like, oh, that should be a fucking movie.
Yeah, it should be
This shit is a movie.
This shit I'm seeing, this shit I'm hearing is on Tubi. Now that I look at stories of people that I've been around in all my life,
You realizing them niggas is in the movies?
everybody's in movies. I'm like, goddamn, I wonder if we got a Tubi movie.
No.
What would it be called? If we
I
had
mean,
a
what
Tubi?
have we done in life that could have been a movie?
We done done a lot.
What?
We done done a lot.
You talking about when we was going through the party and shit?
That too, that's a lot. It's all flipped into a story. We done almost died on the road going to St. Louis.
We was not going to St. Louis.
Yes, we
We was
was.
going to Atlanta.
Oh, you're right. We was going. Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No, St. Louis was something else. We didn't almost die.
We almost died in St. Louis in the strip club.
Oh, well, yeah. We did.
In East St. Louis.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was that? The Pink Slip? Yeah,
Yep.
that was a spot.
We almost died in that bird.
Well, no, not really.
Yo,
it was
yeah.
somebody else in trouble.
Oh no, that was about to be our trouble. We wouldn't have got low the way we did. That we done had.
Yeah, we probably
We,
could.
we probably could have a
piece-
whole
piece-
treatment because some of them nights when we was partying,
Not even just
that
partying,
shit
just
was
life.
epic.
It's epic.
It was after the show is the after party. After the after party is the after party. Those nights was epic.
I'm gonna tell that story with the grandkids when we get.
No, we not.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna tell
I'm
the
gonna
kids
tell
that.
them. Like, boy, we was kicking it. Y'all don't know what y'all young bucks was talking about. I ain't doing it like how we was doing it.
We went home for the funeral,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what Shara was saying. She was like, we used to have these motherfucking spots lit. It was like,
Yeah.
I was just like,
You know what? Because I can't say it ain't us, but you know, it was a poll going around, seeing who really kicks it at clubs and going out versus the young people and us old folks. I guess they would want to call us. They would want to call us. I'm not an old folk, but you see them at the club. Everybody just sitting around.
No, you could tell them about the night we went
Smoking.
to the club here and how we was blown.
I think I did before. I told the story where we went to the.
We went to a
What-
club
what-
that
what
we
did it
used
used
to
to be-
party at
what
when
it
we
used to
first
call?
time.
Y'all know what I'm talking about over there.
Beamers. It used to be Beamers. When we
But
first
it was
moved
something
here.
else before that, wasn't it? Beamers.
No, it was Beamers first, and then it turned into, and that other guy took over it. Turned into something else.
And then it just it changed to something else last
Yeah.
time after COVID because
Yeah.
it was closed down
Yeah.
during COVID.
So when we came
Yeah.
out of COVID, was that like 2 years ago, maybe?
Man, it was maybe 2 years or a year.
We just was like, let's go.
It was
over
more
there,
than
you
a
know,
year
and do-
ago, so yeah, it was probably like.
we
2
was like,
years
we knew a
ago.
new owner took over it. You know, we've been seeing the flyers and the promotion for it. So we thought, like, okay, well, you know, we was out
Somebody
and
was
about.
somebody supposed to be there that night?
Yeah. It was some. It was
Nah,
CJ?
nah, nah, nah,
Was
nah.
CJ?
Nah, they were there. Actually, you know what? 32 gang and them. That's when I think he first really started
Kicking
getting
it
down
in.
here in Dallas.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we went
up
over there.
Yeah, because we did the I think was it the Lambo or the McLaren was
Right.
outside. Yeah.
So we went in. First in line, we noticed we was like, damn, don't the crowd seem younger? But
No, we older.
but that was the thought going in because this is one of the moments where you realize we too old to be around these niggas.
It was some because you know I don't remember if because they used to have the buffet thing before, but was that going on there?
No.
No, it wasn't. No,
So we standing in line, and I'm thinking to myself, like, these girls look young.
They
like,
needed to drink this.
like young, like our older kids' age, but I mean, at the same time, we like sometimes it just be weird, like
It's a 21 and up club. That's what
well,
it
we
said.
found that out that they don't drop the age.
No,
down.
it ain't. It was always a 21 and up club.
No,
Yes, it was. It was
I'm
always.
pretty sure it was 25.
No, it was always a 21 and up club, if I remember right. I swore it was always a 21.
I think it was 25.
Because because it was a lot of spots, even. Because we even in our, because I was in our 30s when we first came here. So yeah, it was even spots then that was still 21 and up, but it was like a mix.
It was more of a mix.
It was more of a mix. You know, you had young people and you had a mixture of our age demographic at that time.
Yeah.
So
we get in the club after waiting.
I was like, yeah, you
and
know,
we thinking like
it was
cool. It was cool. You know, as first walking in, I'm like, oh, okay, that music is, you know. And maybe about 10, 15 minutes, we a drink in, 2 drinks in.
No, maybe one. I was like, you know what?
We just happened to just, I don't know what happened, but we just looked at each other and we just really was looking around.
Everybody was just.
And it was like this.
Everybody was just. The dance floor wasn't popping.
Everybody was standing on the dance floor on their phones.
And they had put the seats and
in
stuff
the
around the front now, so people just sitting on the seat. You know, people chiefing, smoking, doing what they do. But it was not like. I was like, man, this is.
It used to be where you couldn't even move in that motherfucker.
Y'all really just spend y'all money
to come in a club
to get a bottle, and everybody's trying to not enjoying themselves. Well, I guess maybe to them they are enjoying themselves, but I'm looking like, nah. I realized then, like, well, I guess we really are old. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then we left there and went to what was our place that we
it's
went?
almost like, what's that movie? Where they went out, the couple went out on a date night and they ended up at a young spot.
And they was the wildest people up in there. I remember the movie you're talking about. I just can't think of the name of it.
That's how we would have been. They would have been like.
Then they went home. They turned the party up, and then everybody was like, "God damn!" And then they ended up going home and passing out.
No, I think that everybody came up coming to their house. They got so faded.
You talking about the one where they lived by they with the young white cat in the neighborhood? I know what you're talking about.
But yeah. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah, and then we ended up leaving there and going to the club that we normally go to. Stone Trail.
Which.
And we party with people who like to party. You know, that's a good time. When we go out there, it's a good time.
I'm disappointed now because I guess they lost the. Well, I don't know. I can't say they lost the building, but I guess the building was sold because one of the owners of the club had posted. She had posted, you know, she was driving by and they was demoing the building and everything. But they opened a new spot. But I'm like, man, that's farther.
It's farther out.
It's maybe. Without getting off the highway where we get off and go to it, if we keep straight, it's right off on the other side of 75. So it's maybe about another 10 or 15 minutes.
I mean, already we was driving, 35 minutes
from here
to get to that club.
Yeah.
The club that I was saying that the older people was at, because we left the younger club and went to the club where, you know,
we normally
more
go.
our age we go. And I mean,
so, I'm trying to remember who. I think it was somebody who was supposed to be there tonight. We didn't even stay.
Yeah, no,
because you know the last time we went
to see 50.
Yeah, and it was still popping in.
Yeah, and that mug was so damn packed.
And you know, I think because a lot of it was more mixed because you know when the event
because they had the upstairs open too.
When they throw an event, you know, a lot of different age people come in, especially like 50. Everybody still wants to see 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I noticed here in Dallas, which I've been meaning to reach out to some promoters and find out like what's the deal. Because we in Fort Worth, and it's like, now, there's not really, which I don't see heavy black promoters promoting anything in Fort Worth.
There's a few black clubs that we've seen over on the other side over there, off the highway, off of Well, I mean, we seen that one club that I think we went into one time. That's in Fort Worth.
Where?
It's I just know it's off the side of the highway and it sits on this side when we come out toward the house. But it's like going past downtown. Mm-hmm. We've only went to it. I think we went once. We didn't stay very long.
No, we didn't ever go to it.
There was an older crowd. They was 2-stepping instead.
I don't think we didn't ever go to that one. The one you thinking about is...
I'm thinking about the one in Arlington.
Yeah, which I don't even think that's there no more. I can't think of the name of it. Because they had that one in Arlington and there was another one off in DeSoto. Which I think we went to the one in DeSoto one time.
Yeah, that's that little one that we said remind us of My Way.
No, that's the other. That's a different spot. It's another one that was just like the same name as the one in Arlington. I can't think of the names, but I know what you're talking. I wonder if that spot still open. It's just, but anyway, you know, I was
promoters in Fort Worth.
Yeah, promoters in Fort Worth. I'm like, man, I think there's. Well, maybe they're not allowing, you know, certain type.
But I told you from what I be hearing,
People.
I've heard a lot of people say that there are clubs down here on the Stockyard that play black music and black crowds be in.
I ain't seen nothing in the Stockyard.
And I heard that from somebody that's white and she like black music and she go there.
I haven't seen anything, no promotion, no nothing. And I'm on Instagram, everything. I mean,
maybe it's not promoted because they don't want so much of
that's what I mean. That means
crowds.
it's not gonna be popping.
I mean, you remember you got colleges over here.
Yeah, because even when we go across over 7th Street, you know, a lot of those are, I guess, they bars.
There's a few of them that are actual clubs.
I think they just bars, and because even like the spots where I be going to pick up food, it's like past a certain time you got to show your ID to get in. It's like a bar type, then it turns to like a club later on. But I haven't seen anything. I've been meaning to ask promoters, like, why y'all always either stick to, I guess, Dallas. Cause no, some of that be
no, Arlington.
You know, I haven't even seen nothing in Arlington besides that one little shopping area. Maybe it's just stuff we don't know about. But as far as all the promoters that I know, it's either downtown Dallas or I can't even think of that now.
Depot?
No, where Stone Trail and all of that was out in that
Addison?
area. Yeah, Addison. But now I see other little spots, either Addison or the Calling, like the other spot that we like was in the Colony. Now, you know, I ain't heard them have nothing going on. I used to see stuff. I wonder if they still been doing stuff.
I mean, a lot of that stuff is rooftop. It's too cold for the rooftop.
Nah, that stuff would be open because it was indoors. You had the indoor part and you had the thing. I'm gonna have to look them up, but that's still like 35, 40 minutes away. It's nothing right in the heart. Especially like you would think.
Because even on the other side of DFW, like in the heart of DFW, closer to the airport, it is nothing over there either. Like where we was living at before, that's supposed to be the heart of, and there ain't nothing over there either.
No.
Except for strip clubs.
Well, you talking about the HEB?
Yeah, they consider that the heart, like the middle.
No, I don't think that's the middle.
That's needed. If you listen to it on the news, I say it every day.
I considered it the middle point to get anywhere within 15, 20 minutes. You was either 15, 20 minutes from Arlington, 15, 20 minutes from downtown Dallas, or something like that, or 15 minutes, 20 minutes to downtown Fort Worth. I guess you consider it, I called it the midpoint, but I don't think it's really like a midpoint. But as far as spots, especially even for older crowds, I'm like, Stone Trail is the only place that I even heard, or since we've been here, recognized that's catered, like really doing something for our age demographic. There's nothing else I could think of, nothing else I could see. I don't even think just like a regular jazz lounge or anything, or even just our type of club scene for our age besides Stone Trail was. And which I forgot what I said, the new spot that they changed.
Maybe we just need to do a deeper dive and find.
I told you I'm gonna reach out to the. I wanted to reach out to old girl who owned the
Stone Trail.
yeah, and find out like, man, ask her, like, what's the deal with Fort Worth? I noticed since we've been here that it ain't been. Is that Keita Rose? She's going for Valentine's Day. Still don't like her voice.
What they got to do with that picture?
Sound has a lot.
You ain't listening to her sound on that picture.
It still has a lot to do. You right. It wasn't the sound on the picture, but hey.
But the picture spoke for itself.
Yeah, it spoke.
Yeah, because you went back to
Until
it.
you hear that sound. No, I'm trying to find my damn thing.
But, I
say
mean,
that
I
was
don't know.
spies.
I mean, maybe we just need to do a deeper dive of see what's in the area as far as, because it could be in some of them places that we go past down over here in the stockyards, but we don't know because we don't go in. We ain't walk down there to see.
First of all, I'm the one who looks. I've looked.
You drove past during the daytime or picked up
no.
people out from over there, but you ain't went into nothing.
I don't have to go in. You see the crowd. You know your type of crowd by what you see or somewhere in your crowd. And I don't put like this. I don't really see. Shit, I can't.
Be right when you say it, because I can feel this itching.
I don't be seeing. I may see a sprinkle of us. Let's put it like that. Which, like I said, hey, I go into Billy Bob's, but I try to get you to get your boots and your Daisy Dukes, and we go in there and make it do what it do. But you be like, nah.
I don't want to listen to that shit all night.
See, that's my point. I already know. I don't want to spend my money and go in there just for a few minutes and be like, I can't do this no more. Because
sometimes
what spot we was at, it was a.
I listen to country music. I listen to.
Yeah, I do, but
I can't listen to that shit for 2-3 hours in the club.
Well,
absolutely not. I mean,
I'm
it's only so much boot scoop boot you can do.
Really, I'm at the age I don't want to be in a club 2 or 3 hours no more. Let me get a good hour and a half. I'm good.
As much as you pay, you stay longer than fucking an hour.
Well, it just depends on where you go. As much as you pay, because normally like Vanetti's, I think it was only like $10-$20 a person.
But a time is always had when we go there. It ain't very many times that we can say we've been there and we didn't enjoy ourselves and didn't have fun.
Where?
Vanetti's.
Nah.
I mean, even we've gone to one concert there, and that was Marsha Ambrosia.
Up there it is.
And that was even a cool night. So, I mean...
Damn, I can't think of that chick's name. What was her name?
But...
So I didn't see her on a promotion.
But I've been seeing other parties. I mean...
I don't know what you be seeing. But all this stuff, because I get like emails and a list on all the promoters. And it's all pretty much just like 21 and up. Which, like I said, I ain't got no problem to go kick it with the youngsters or nothing like that. But sometimes, even though will say that about being here in Dallas, I don't know, which I guess I really can't say how it is now, but we're moved at, okay, yeah, the new place, hold up.
Let's say karaoke.
Karaoke has moved. But it's August. Damn it, I can't think of her name. Normally she have a picture on here or something she promoted. But damn, what was I saying? I lost my thought. Babe, what was I saying? No, I cannot think of her name. Fuck it.
We're talking about you were on a list where you did parties.
Oh yeah, I'm on the list to
and
get.
You don't have a problem with
So I get all
kicking it with the youngsters.
Yeah, I get all the emails, but everything is like 21 and up. It's nothing. I don't even think I've seen nothing 25, 30 something and up. But like I said, I ain't seen nothing even 30 and up designated nowhere.
Because they basically telling you, y'all hang out with them young people.
I guess.
I mean, in Vanetti's, it'd be young dudes in there. Because remember the
Yeah,
last time we was in
they-
there on
they
the
come-
cast that was trying to talk.
They'll come in, but it don't be like a lot. I guess I would say it'd be a good balance. Even like even how Beamers and all that used to be. It used to be a good balance.
Yeah, it was a good balance.
Yeah.
But I mean, we was like in our early 30s. Maybe I just never thought about our age at the time when we was in there. So it would have made sense for us to be in there with 21, 25 because we weren't not even very
Yeah,
much.
but the last
10
time we
years.
went there, I was like, man,
Yeah,
nah,
the
this,
last time a few years ago. But if we being honest, we hadn't been partying in a while
No.
prior to that.
which really we. Like I said, it wasn't no other spots. The only spots we was going to was Vanetti's. You know, had the live band and everything, and
There's a
so
few,
it's
a
a
few
cool
spots
spot.
that Sheena was telling me about.
But it's probably way on the other side of town. That's what I'm saying. You know,
They were in like the urban side, Louisville.
yeah, that's
There's
still.
a few places she was telling me was in Louisville.
I like the spot you met up with her for her birthday, the Caribbean.
Yeah, but I mean,
Was it a Caribbean spot?
it's food until a certain point, and then it turns into a club. But the night we happened to be there, they were starting off with karaoke, and then it migrated into the club part. So right when we was getting ready to leave, then it was really getting popped up. But we had been there for the food, and they was getting ready to start the karaoke when she was saying she was ready to go. So it was just slowly amping up. But I mean, there was a lot of people coming in. I can't say that the owner was black,
And I get
but
you know, Dallas is Texas, period. But Dallas is so big.
and it moved a little
It's
different
like-
too. As far as like you find that a lot of restaurants will turn into something different at night.
Yeah. But it's one spot I've been meaning to check out, which I think is still all young. But matter of fact, what's the name? Rod told us to check it out. 5 a.m. We was looking for it one time, but that's in downtown.
Depot.
Yeah, Dallas. That's way down there.
That's still about 35. Maybe it's just our location. Like most of the things we go to, we gotta travel about
I think
35
for
minutes to get to every
it seemed
place.
like I noticed a difference since we moved actually in the heart of downtown Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Compared to
when
where we was
there,
in HEB,
we
it
was
just
like
be like
nothing. Yeah.
hop on the thing. We was there in no time, but now it seems like, man, this extra 20 minutes, boy.
And that's depending on this crazy Texas traffic. Like you don't know if you're gonna get into a construction zone. You don't know what it's gonna be. And over here it's a mess all the time.
Well, yeah, now because they doing, man, they saying they ain't finished highways to 20, 27, and 28 now. I'm like, man, why y'all fixing all the damn highways
At the same time.
at the same time? Got people messed up for work, did a dead still, all types of stuff.
Yeah. So I mean that part is really weird. Okay, really, yeah, right here. Okay.
Oh, my bad.
But I mean, I don't know. I kind of wanted to get out tonight, but
You go kick it with the young people?
I just wanted to do something. Even if we would have just went to a bar, like
It's a bar right here. What are we doing?
really,
What
we watch the same old types of movies. I ain't
What's-
about to go into it.
What you mean the same old types of
I'm
movies?
not. But I just wanted to do something outside of the house. And go to work. Pick her up. Like that same repetitiveness, it just wears on you and it's boring. For me.
Amen.
You are an introvert, so being in the house all the time, that shit does not bother you. You could care less. And then when you do want to go out, all you want to do is go wash your fucking car or riding with the music blasting so nobody can think straight.
That's me thinking. When I'm out riding, I'm thinking. I'm meditating. That's how
I like to be in a space amongst people, and just withdrawing too much makes me feel down, and I don't like that. Just too much of being disconnected makes me feel down. Whereas you thrive in spaces with the disconnect. You're not.
I don't. What you mean thrive?
You don't really care, or because you don't really connect with people when we go out. And when I'm out, I'm the one person connecting with people. Your ass ain't connecting.
Nigga, I'm not trying to be all friendly with everybody.
What is it gonna hurt?
You said you not trying to
nice
make no
and
new
friendly?
friends.
You don't. I didn't say I'm going out and looking for friendships, because I'm not looking for friendships.
Okay, I can say,
making connections with people.
I
getting
speak
friends.
and say hi. Making a connection is.
David, I've been with you for 25 years, and you do not go out and be like hi to people. You're not going. You're not about to get on this shit and try to play these people. That is not what you do.
I'm not gonna be out like that.
We could be in the grocery store. People will be smiling, and he'll be just like,
"They ain't smiling at me. They smiling at you."
There you go.
What you mean?
They don't necessarily be smiling at me.
I be out all the time by myself. Don't nobody be smiling out at me.
That's because you be in your own fucking world, the same way you be when you be around us.
What's my own world?
Don't make me do this on the camera.
What's my own world?
We could be in here with you, and David will be in his own world. We do not exist. And then as soon as me and Nyla say something, we irritating the fuck out of you. You been in here for hours. We never say nothing to you. Half the time, you be in your own space. But the moment we come into space with you and start talking or being goofy, you and yeah.
Cause y'all come
moody ass nigga.
Cause y'all come in there.
He's in his menopause.
Y'all come in there on some BS.
We come in here lighthearted, being goofy.
I'm not looking for goofy right now. I'm focused. When I'm in silent mode and I'm focused. When I'm quiet, I'm focused. I'm strategizing. I'm plotting. That's what I'm doing. You gonna look to the wall. Mm-hmm. You gonna look to the wall.
Cause it's not about to be one of them videos, and then you be like, "I'm tripping."
What?
But I know what you're trying to do.
What am I trying to do?
You always be trying to gaslight me.
Who gaslight you?
You be trying to gaslight me.
I ain't.
Yeah.
Why would I gaslight?
But I'm not about to do it.
What is gaslighting you?
You be trying to say things to ignite my spidey sense,
Spidey sense.
I can say something, and then we be in the disagreement, and then you be trying to have me look crazy, and you look like the calm one. But you really be provoking the shit. People don't know that. People don't know that because they don't know you. But I know you, and I know the fucking shit you do to get
what
me
is you talking
wised
about?
up.
I don't get you wised up. You get yourself wild up.
Okay.
That's cute. That's what you would say. That's real cute.
Mm-hmm. You ain't better do it today. So.
Yeah, whatever.
Hypnotic gonna change your life.
It's gonna change your life. You right. You good? You done?
Just not drinking no more while we on camera.
Why? Why? Man, you know what? Let me help you out right
Like I said, I know what you're trying to do.
I am not trying to do nothing. Cause we almost over.
So look at you. Y'all see this?
I told you I was helping you out.
Don't ask you for no help.
This is Sip Sumthin Friday. What you talking about? We sipping and tipping. What you mean?
I'm gonna tell. Let me tell your mama right now.
What?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna text her. 'Cause I know she'll watch under Eric. I'm gonna text Eric right now. Your brother about to get.
How to let you know English?
He about to get draped on this video.
Get Drake. You got me all the way effed up. Speaking of Drake.
Please, let's not.
Nah.
We don't need to.
Nah, I'm gonna speak on this.
Why
Really?
this pop up?
What it say?
No, don't say that on camera.
Don't rap against Kendrick ever. Drake. Don't rap. Who made this shirt?
I don't know, but they wrong for that.
I'm gonna need to get that one.
It's a good picture. Look at
Hold up, I'm gonna have to show y'all this. It's crazy how
it just popped up. It's first thing on my phone. They wrong for that. And it's the Al dated.
But
Somebody said, who made this shirt? Y'all cold blooded.
but you know what? We gonna talk about it.
Why, dude? We don't need to.
I ain't gonna really talk about it because I haven't listened to it. but I know
His
that
album,
it's not. It's him and
Metro Boomin.
no. What's the cat to sing? I don't even know. It's supposed to be an R&B type of album, but I know that people been giving it flack, and I guess he had a couple bars. He tried to throw a couple lines in there at Joe Budden, and
Oh, I heard Joe Budden going at me like you can find nobody else to go with.
and he threw
After that, you gonna come after me?
He threw a little line in there referencing they not like us, supposedly talking about a relationship or whatever. But from what I'm hearing, everybody's talking about it. Is this a R&B album or is he rapping? Because he's singing on it all the time. It was like, man.
Well, you know he back in his love zone.
Yeah, I guess, but
He don't want to rap right now. Rap didn't do him well last year.
some people were saying that he back in his mode. I guess
His love mode.
But what was it? How does they saying it? I realized because they was talking about it on the Breakfast Club, and they were saying a lot of people was like,
Oh
that
no,
they
it's
don't-
a dude from Canada
What?
that's on the album with him. Nyla, who's that on Drake's new album? Who's that partner
it's
with?
a collabo.
Yeah. You listen to the collaboration?
Who is it?
I'll tell you because your son had it.
Google it. You was just singing a song. Now
So
you
was.
front like you don't care.
Don't do that for the cameras. Party Next Door.
Yeah, Party Next Door.
Yeah, that's their new album together.
Yeah, but I get it. Well, I guess people have been saying.
They saying that it's a love album. It's some songs.
Well, I guess-
For You is a collaboration a studio album of Canada musicians, Party Next Door and Drake. And it was released today. A lot of them are love songs, supposed to be like getting back in his love bag. Some sex songs. I don't know why that would be what they would say on here. Okay, what kind of weird shit is that?
But speaking of that,
That's why I'm not listening to that weird shit.
was that him? No, that wasn't him. That was your girl, Dej Loaf and
That's taking me very
Jaquez.
Fuck a friend zone. They album dropped today.
I'm gonna have to check the album out. But he was saying something where it was. I swear he was talking about them. But he was like, "Man, this is what y'all listening to when y'all having love."
Who Jaquez said that?
No, old Charlemagne's ass. He was talking about. It was like, "This is what y'all young people listen to now when y'all having love, whatever."
That album has gotten a lot. Away from Drake for a moment, but that Dej Loaf and Jaquez album has gotten like the comments is unbearable.
Like
The way they coming in Jaquez.
the album not good, or
No, it's because
but they was
apparently
okay.
they said that Jaquez was in a previous relationship with him.
Man,
with her.
they saying that
But she's a lesbian. She ain't came out and said that.
they
but
said
she's been
that
in a
there's
relationship.
people just they said it was people just assuming and
Right,
making
but they
assumptions.
saying they haven't came out and said anything. But they, if you look at Dej Loaf's page, she wiped everything, and most of the pictures and things that she's got is with him and her. And I ain't gonna lie, if you go to her page, you think these motherfuckers is together.
That's promoting.
I mean, that's a hell of a promotion.
You got that
Almost
out-
to the point
you-
where he done went to his page and he done scrubbed his fiance, Deion Sanders' daughter. So then you start seeing her going at Dej Loaf and being like, I wasn't even invited to that. Like, it's been a mess. And then now pop up day before yesterday, Deion Sanders, he got a I don't know if that's a podcast, but him and old girl Rock. Rock. She used to be on 106 Apart. But him and Deion Sanders, they got a little show. Her and Deion Sanders got a show. And Jaquez and Deion Sanders' daughter came on there the other day. They were all dressed the same. They had introduced their son for the first time to the public or whatever. And so it was made to seem like they were all cool.
I think it's
But
just
then it flashed to Deion Sanders' page where it's just him and his daughter. And his daughter, he's telling his daughter in this video that sometimes you got to know when to leave people alone. And she was like, I'm learning, Daddy. I just want you to pray for me. It's like he talking to her in his living room about if she been staying prayed up. But the conversation is like, but you don't see him nowhere around, and it's just him and her and the baby. They not like, maybe there's been a separation of some sort. And really, it's all speculation because like we don't really know what the fuck is going on in these people's houses. It's just you see the movement of people and you just under an assumption. And that's what like some people were saying in the comments on Dave Love's page, like you came in, you fucked up this man's house. And
first of all, I'm gonna say she fucked up the house when she was like, "Nigga, I'm not giving the baby." I think that was months ago. They was like,
yeah, but he asked her to marry her after that, so that was good.
Yeah, because you had to force him just to do that.
But did he have to force?
Yeah, man, that kind of was a force, man. If you she
not
said
really, because he said he had already bought the ring.
Well,
He'd already talked to.
I don't know nothing about that, but what I know is they was like, well, because everybody was talking about it, that she's not gonna get a baby to name.
That was after she delivered the baby.
No. This was before the baby even was here. They were saying she's not gonna get a baby. He's not gonna get the baby's not gonna get his last name because they not married. And I remember it was a whole big hoopla on this. And then after that, it was, I swear it was like the next week or next such and such saying he proposed to her.
He proposed
after that.
Like months after that.
I just remember when I seen it, and that's what it was like. It was like right after that. So I was like, oh, okay.
I mean,
so I'm like, you destined for downfall when you start playing games in any type of relationship like that, especially. I guess. Honestly, people just need to keep shit to themselves.
I mean,
and stop putting it out to have.
We are in a generation where
to have everybody
sharing is caring, and you. I mean, we're in an overshare. See now that the album is dropped, her page has been scrubbed. So like all of the pictures of them, because when I say they went all the way back to here, because this is when she dropped her last album, and then there's the last album, and then all of the rest of this was all him and her. When I'm talking about like she's in the dresses with just panties on, like they all up on each other in the club. They all like the page has been scrubbed now, and like now it's down to just very few things with them where there's just videos and stuff. But it has not been like that. So I don't know if it was a lead up to we about to drop the album, and now we can remove it.
That's promoting.
I mean, it could be a promotion play. I ain't hating on it.
That's how the labels do. You know, they want.
But I'm gonna tell you, them comments, you Negroes, y'all be spending entirely too much time being invested in not reality shit. Because the comments, how they be coming for her. I thought she was a lesbian. I thought she was gay. Now she back on dick. Like, whoa, y'all is woof. I'm like, these comments is binge worthy. Like, this a show. The comments is a show. Like, in their own. Like why y'all not invested in people y'all don't fucking know? Who give a damn?
People.
Why?
Sometimes
that mean you ain't got enough happening in your own life.
Don't you know there's real stands out here, okay?
Look.
Remember Eminem Stan, the story?
Mm-hmm.
There's real people like that.
And y'all really need to find something
fans
else to do all time.
And group and everything, they feel they're invested into an artist like they know him.
But you that invested in an artist, but you not invested in your own fucking life because
we ain't gonna say that, but
yeah, because it take a lot of time to be in these comments every day, all day. I'm talking about you be looking at people be commenting like that white lady that I told you came for me over Kendrick thing.
Nah,
it's been the what thing was Sunday, right? Why you still coming for me? It's a week. Girl, I ain't said nothing to you since then.
That's an engagement. They trying to keep that engagement going.
You can bot somebody else.
It could be bots. Nowadays, you never know.
I'm like, go on with yourself, girl. Get you an education. Educate yourself and holler back.
Yeah, nowadays, it could be bots. They going back.
I don't know, but like I'm talking about, she been going back and forth with me. You going back and forth with Air. Because I said what I said on Sunday. You still coming at me.
Yeah.
Like, that's just crazy. I just feel like it just requires entirely too much energy. And that's how I feel about going all the way back to reiterate, to bring back to Drake. That's entirely too much energy. But this goes back to, he need to be, what did I told you somebody said? Somebody need to get that wheelchair back to that nigga from Degrassi.
Oh, really?
Because he acting real light skinned. It's like, boy, go on back and act. Because the rap game is not for you. Because if you are clearly in your feelings about wordplay, don't play with people if you're not ready to play. That's what my mama always used to say when we was kids. If you out here playing the dozens with these people, and then you ain't ready for them to play the dozens back, your ass don't need to be out there playing. You can't keep coming up in here crying like a little girl. Go on out there and defend yourself. That's what my mama said. Go take your ass on out there and defend yourself.
People want to play. They just don't want to play too far, okay?
What they say? Don't throw rocks and hide your hands.
Hey, people still do that to this day.
All that stuff that Francis was saying was so true. Thank you, mama.
Really?
My mama used to tell me all the time when we be outside playing, I would always be the soft one because I'm a very emotional human being. I was a very emotional kid.
What you
don't shake your head.
You still is.
I am emotional. I'm just very present with my emotions, and I'm okay with it. You should be okay with it.
I'm okay with it. I just
move around.
Sit on the couch, mind my business, and watch my Tubi shit. And be in my zone for hours.
Like don't you go out there playing with them kids with your weak emotions. If you gonna go out there and play with them kids, you better know that them kids gonna play with you. Don't be going out there with your weak emotions and with them strong kids. That's what she would say. Cause them kids gonna talk crazy. They gonna talk about you, and you may be the crack of the joke. So don't go out there if you ain't ready to be the crack of the joke. Cause don't come your ass back up in here 13 times crying because they making you the butt of the joke.
Kids are not built the same way nowadays.
Okay, well apparently Drake ain't either. There must be the light skin part of him.
That's what we would say growing up. That's light skin side.
Sensitive ass.
But
I don't know. It's just been a really since you're here, you might as well talk about the
Hypnotic.
Before we leave, we know that our Kansas City Chiefs took a loss.
No,
and
I'm not even talking about that. I had a video the other day, but somehow it didn't record right. Shit was all chopped up, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna leave it alone.
They dropped yesterday that Kelsey has been talking about he's gonna retire, and
they said that a few days ago.
No, he said at the actual game that he was.
No, I seen it. They was talking to people. He was like, "Don't even come to me. I'm not thinking about nothing right now."
Well, the Chiefs people came to him yesterday and told him that obviously this is something that he said in the big office.
Pull it up the news.
It was in People, and they gave him till March the 14th to make his decision. After then, they don't want to hear about it no more. Because he said that this is the best way for him to bow out. Like after the whole things with Taylor and them wearing him out on that, and then them taking this loss after he came off of the wins.
He ain't gonna go nowhere.
Basically,
he gonna come back for this last one, try to get a win, and then he gonna retire. That's what I see.
I don't know that I would take the chance on.
Unless he got some real health shit going on that people don't know about. Cause ain't that why his brother stepped down?
His brother kept taking injuries. And it just became to a point where like his wife was like, do we want to keep taking these injuries? Because the injuries kept making the initial injury worse than it was the first time, and it was taking him longer to heal. So she's like, do you want to leave this football in a wheelchair and be incapable of spending time with your family? Or do you want to leave this in a graceful way? So he basically figured like it was better for him to take it and leave in a graceful way than to leave and be a disgrace. Like have to walk away because your body is failing you instead of just walking away because you can walk away.
It's normal. Your body's failing you. You're taking beatings.
The Chiefs gave him his deadline to make a decision.
They gave him a deadline.
Yeah. Because he's been saying stuff in the press conference, I guess, after the football game. And if I see this picture of Mahomes one more time looking like somebody done stole his baby.
Guess what?
I know you don't want to talk about it, but I had to get it down my system. You don't want to talk about the Kendrick performance either?
It was a great performance.
People said it was boring.
And you had people said it was great. You know, I seen the thing. I seen the thing earlier today where it was showing.
Were they talking about the white people? Why wasn't the white people in it?
No, how the white people took the Kendrick Lamar performance. Did I say
how
that?
How they took the performance?
Yeah, and it was like I thought I sent it in our group thing.
That was why
And
the
it
lady attacked me on Instagram, y'all, because she was saying
And it was just like it was man what
she said the Super Bowl is not a place for artists to be working out their beefs among each other and dealing with lawsuits. It's a place where we come to find joy, and he ruined it for them. And also, if we're all about being inclusive,
I mean,
then they wanted to know why there was no white people involved in his entire thing. Like none of the dancers, none of the people. I was just like, okay, first of all, we have to show up in spaces that are not built for us every single day, and it's cultivated to make y'all comfortable. And you're mad because a rapper's depiction of his music was a depiction of us. And now it's not inclusive. But everything in this world is uninclusive to us. Now we have to cultivate a halftime show that's inclusive to make you feel good about your whiteness.
Oh, here it is. What it say? All white people heard Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show versus what we heard.
That's how they perceived it when they watched it. Really?
Yeah. But the look of the ladies' faces while they was watching the Super Bowl.
They don't have no fucking clue what was going down. What is he talking about?
Hold up, I gotta do that one more time. I gotta do that.
You gotta make sure you add that to the video so they can see.
I got to do that one more time.
They play too much. The white lady like.
I'm sorry, but
That shit was hilarious.
uh,
But you often wonder how they perceived it. Maybe we don't give a fuck how they perceived it. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with y'all.
Man,
I have some friends.
I
that
say
are,
at the end of the day, people didn't know. Majority of the people who was just watching on that thing didn't know shit about probably no beef or nothing. Or
even probably didn't even know who the fuck Kendrick Lamar
ain't paying
is.
attention to half of the shit. They may have heard in some of the songs or whatever, da da da. But I'm probably gonna say this, which I said this. It's been a good run, black folks. I think these last few Super Bowls,
It was blackened enough.
we've been winning.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get another one for a while.
Good, but
Yeah, I think he did it with the Uncle Sam.
no, but that was good with Uncle Sam because there's a deeper.
It was good to us.
There's a deeper meaning behind it. I listened to a girl broke it down and talk about the deeper meaning with Uncle Sam and that shit. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I think because who else is popping? Well, I haven't seen nobody that's like ultra superstar status so far in 2025.
I mean, it's only February. What do you mean?
I
It's
can't
popping from another race?
No, period. Well, that too, but period. Cause
Teddy Swim, he's had a good run.
Yeah, but
Shabuski, they cheated him. He probably could have.
No.
He ain't ready for a halftime.
No, that's what I'm saying. For like Super Bowl, I like Teddy,
I like Teddy.
but I don't think
he could do a halftime.
No. There's only
what's the other boy who was a country dude?
who. I'm just thinking, far as who we see in the world that's really creative and can put something on. Because you can say what you want, whether you didn't like Kendrick Lamar show or whatever, but
he lit up 2024.
He did. He had 20. That battle solidified
He lit
him.
that shit up.
But his creativity and doing everything in the performance. That's why I want to go to his show with him.
But you can say that because you like him as an artist, and you also know
I like Drake as an artist.
Listen to my full thing first. You like Kendrick as an artist, but you also know that Kendrick is a deep thinker, and that everything that he does imagery wise, there's deeper meaning behind it.
Yeah.
And you're a seeker, so you understand when he show up what he's gonna come with.
Yeah.
There are people who don't understand his lyrics nor his music
and
nor the meaning.
That's what I was trying to say earlier about the young people when they was talking about Kendrick Lamar and what Drake was saying. He just want to get back to the partying shit and the club shit.
But I think we're at a time where it needs to be thought provoked. We need to be thought provoked.
And then that made me think like, oh, he just trying to keep the direction of the young people only thinking about party, blowing money, getting ripped, doing all of that instead of actually thinking on something. And that was kind of the conversation. But I get young people do. Even when we was young, we wanted to party, but we still, at least I still want to gain some knowledge.
But I think that was a part of
so now
we was around too.
Yeah, now it's just like all we want to do is party. We didn't want to hear nothing that's gonna spark our brain or touch nothing different. If it ain't about partying.
Also, look back at our music. We had the party music, but we also had the digital undergrounds. We had the what's your boy?
Undergrounds. You really went back.
I mean, we had the party stuff, but I'm thinking also we had Willie D. We had a lot of conscious rappers. Diggable Planets. We had a lot of conscious. What's old dude? Deep Thought.
What do you consider conscious? Or I'm just thinking.
Ty Hynam, all the music that Ty.
I'm just thinking it just wasn't about partying. It's still. Even from some of our gangster shit, they still had something. Substance. Whether it was a substance about surviving in the inner city, telling you your risk of what's gonna happen and doing what you're doing and all of this
so we
and that.
Came up at
and
a
it
time
also
we had
told
the party
like
and the thought provoking.
Now it's just want to be party.
And it becomes a diversion, but we are in a space where the world is full of diversions. So much so that you're missing all the real stuff that's going on that we need to be paying attention to.
Well, I'm not missing, but
I'm saying the younger generation.
Yeah.
I mean, those that are now TikTok and obsessed, because then you got the other version like Nyla on TikTok, basically having high anxiety because there's so much happening in the world on TikTok, and she sending us that shit so much. She's like, don't send us nothing else from TikTok.
She getting a flip phone anyway.
That news, she be.
I thought she was her. She must got them headphones on.
Or sleep.
No, she ain't sleep. She got them headphones on. She'd have been like, what?
Look at the SBS.
Oh yeah, I seen it. I ain't mad at him. That's how I would have been with the orange guts and the I should have been all red.
Right, because that's all H-Town. But anyway, I'm sorry.
No, that's the really.
It's H-Town all over it.
No,
you can see it.
That's the interior.
No, I'm talking about in his house. He had an H-Town.
No, but I'm talking about
color as that.
The interior of the car. That's the Rolls Royce he got. The new one he just got. So that's why he blending in with that right there.
Okay. But I'm talking about when he was.
Well, I know the Houston, yeah, but that's why I can see him blending in the double R. That's that electric one. Whew. But
I mean, I guess maybe it's easier for this generation to become obsessed with the Drake shit.
Eventually, you gonna wake up to something different, or you gonna be.
Will it be too late?
Hey, only God knows.
Well,
it's already too late.
Your boy just dwindling off, picking off the world. He knocking people down.
Who?
You know I'm not gonna use his name.
Who?
Your orange friend. He is knocking people off without the KILL.
He getting people back on track.
Yeah.
He getting America back
David,
on track.
I told you what you looking like.
I ain't looking like nothing. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you what it is.
I'm gonna stare off in the sky.
We may not like what it is. You may not like everything about what it is. but it is what it is. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta make everybody upset to get the trajectory right the way it was.
Cheerleaders say that.
What you mean? I don't cheerlead shit, because at the end of the day, I done told you, the only thing I care about, let me know what you're doing so I can learn how to maneuver how I need to maneuver. Fuck everything else.
Okay.
Fuck everything else. And that's where I'm sticking to it. You can do it. That's what you're doing? Okay. That's what you're doing? Got you. I'm not going to sweat nothing. Everybody's on this whole boycott for one day type shit. Nah, if we gonna boycott, we gonna boycott 365 motherfucking days.
Well, you could talk about that now. The Latin people going on the boycott.
I don't give a damn about them.
28th.
I'm talking about us.
Your auntie said that we going on a boycott the same day.
We was talking about boycotting before anything about the Latin people. Now the Latin people, well, are they? Is it still considered Latin? I guess it is. Yeah.
They said Latin
Spanish.
DEI. They're going on their strike on the 28th as well as us, and the same companies.
I don't care, because at the end of the day, like I said before, unless you're not going to work on the 28th to them same people's jobs, I don't want to hear shit else.
What's that mean, something?
I seen those. If I see somebody out in public with those, but with the whole, like I said, I'm all for the boycotting. If we gonna boycott, we gonna shut shit down. Stop with this petty playing one day shit. Nah, that one day shit, they'll bounce back from that. You want to do something, you want to boycott something,
shut their economy down.
Boycott for 365 days.
We're not about to do that. Because we can't stay loyal to each other for a day.
So that's why I'm not paying attention to none of these folks. I already know it.
I do feel broke up about my Target.
They did the same thing with
how hard it is
they
to stay out of Target.
They did the same thing with the NFL, and then niggas went right back to watching football. I gotta have my sports. See, if it was me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop an EMP and just shut everything down.
First of all, you have to be very careful what you say on this channel. Okay, your ass gonna be shut down.
I'm just saying, if I was gonna do something, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not doing that. So the government, y'all ain't gotta come to my door.
Cause you know they listening. Now you done said some shit. Now it's like, Spidey sense up.
The TV is still on, so we good. It ain't just shut off on us.
No, we had some Indian man coming in on our
shit. There y'all go.
Radio.
It ain't happened since I've been home. Now y'all talking about this.
All right.
But
don't even make me go there.
But
watch our electronic devices in y'all's houses. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all.
Man, you wearing them. It doesn't even matter. I was recording a video when that shit, my Siri just started talking on his own. I was like, see, y'all caught that, right? Apple needs to pay me some money.
And we called David in a panic yesterday because his mother bought a. Is that a Google thing?
I don't know what it is. It's a G. It looks like a G.
It's a letter G, and it lights up, and it's a Bluetooth, and it's got a clock.
And it can charge your phone for my daughter.
But randomly yesterday, it just all of a sudden started making some weird noise. So the first noise it made, we was just sitting there. I was sitting on the side of our bed. We was talking, and I'm like, "What the?" David is not here at the time. I'm like, "What the hell?" So the second time, I was like, "Oh, I'm out," because we always say that like it's a poltergeist or something in her room. So it just be random things happening, like doors opening and like she be feeling stuff in there. It just be weird things happening in her room. And so I was like, "Oh, I'm out." So whatever's gonna get you is gonna get you by yourself, because your mama's not coming back in your room. So at this time, this is the second time, she freaking out. So the third time, she said she heard something that sounded like it was connected. Randomly, it's a guy who has an Indian voice, and he's like, hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?"
Yeah, sure.
Immediately, I told her, unplug that shit. We calling him. He coming home. We FaceTime him. We panicking like, all of a sudden, like, he just kept saying the same thing over and over again. I know you can see me. I know you can see me. We unplugged the thing. Now we freaking out. He think we tripping.
Yeah.
I'm like, and so at that point, like, no, I'm good. Like, then we plugged it back up. It did some more weird ass noise. So we don't know. But did she unplug it? She unplugged it when you came home.
I plugged it back up. I ain't heard that thing unless she done unplugged it.
We not messing with it no more.
Technology.
It's gonna become a thing. We know what Elon's trying to do.
Not really.
We know what you're trying to do, Elon.
Elon is. If y'all ever watch Pinky and the Brain.
You trying to say that's him and Trump?
Yeah. I was just about to say he the brain, but now
that's hilarious when you think about it.
Since you put it like that, I guess Trump would be Pink. But Pinky was always doing this shit though. If you really watch Pinky and the Brain, Pops love that shit. He used to watch it all the time. So if you really watch Pinky and the Brain would always be saving.
When I heard him talk the other
Pinky
day,
would be saving.
When I heard him talk in the office the other day, that's definitely the chemistry that's there. Elon is the brain, he thinks.
Yeah.
And Trump ass just sitting there like, he knows what's best, and when he don't know what's best, we'll let him know he don't know what's best. Like, it's the puppet mastery at its finest, they say. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what we watching right now, but this what Kendrick said. The revolution will be televised.
We are watching history right now.
And this shit, you can't rewrite it. This is gonna be in books for years to come.
This is one for the books.
Absolutely, because the shit he doing,
he's shaking shit up. Like I said, some of the shit I can see why you shaking up.
But it'd be different if he was.
Some of the shit, like I said, some of the shit I can see.
Just closing down complete departments of things without a resolve for what that department does. That shit is the scary part. If you're not replacing it or making it make sense, I can understand letting people go.
I can't say or don't know. I think they've already been trying to figure out shit.
I don't know that I believe that.
And it's been going on for a long time. And they, like I said, with them going in, like I showed you the thing where all the trillions of dollars they just been spending willy-nilly.
No, I get that, but
so that's part of what Elon has been doing. Him and his department or whatever he's doing, that title, whatever y'all want to call it, they've been going in and finding where the BS spending is. And for all the people who complain and seeing what the money they was giving to the migrants over the last year or so, from food cards, debit cards, all of this stuff, that's the shit that really had people pissed. And now that you see, even though we don't like a lot of the other shit that's going on, sometimes you got to go in and clean house.
Look, this is not, we've had this conversation. I'm not disputing that there needs to be a shakeup in that office that needs to get rid of all the things that doesn't make sense. There is a lot of wasteful spending that is being charged to us as the people, as the Americans, and the shit is bullshit. I do agree there, but I'm saying you're eliminating major departments like this, like we were talking about the bank, the entity where you can dispute your credit stuff, where that office does not just dispute your credit, it also holds the rights for you to do certain things in your banking. So without that office being there, your bank has the right to do whatever they want to, charge you whatever they want to, and all of that.
But you know what?
You remove that whole thing, but you don't set nothing else in place.
Now that I think about it, just change your banking. I mean,
you have to go to credit unions because that's the only thing that's not governed.
And they say credit unions is better anyway.
But they also saying that credit unions right now are here today, gone tomorrow.
What is this?
It's sliding. We need to just.
No.
Them motherfuckers dead. It's just dead.
No. Well,
But they saying that credit unions right now have been here today, gone tomorrow, because they are not being supported by.
Sometimes we gotta go back to the old school way. Just start taking your cash out. And I'm saying buy crypto. Shit. If you want to do something, you don't want to.
You gonna explain to my 87-year-old daddy how to deal with crypto?
Just tell him.
Because I'm not.
You just need somebody else to take care of your funds, okay?
Mm-mm.
So you can't manage your funds.
Because
No
what
more.
you not gonna do to that 87-year-old man who been able to get his
What
cash every Saturday morning that he can't get his motherfucking cash
Do you
from
want?
the goddamn bank on Friday?
Do you want something or nothing?
Look,
Which is it gonna be?
I want you to have that conversation with David, your father-in-law. You see where that shit gonna
I'm
get
gonna
you.
be like, what do you want? Something or nothing? You're gonna have to pick or choose. These are the only two options you got.
He gonna cuss
If
you out.
if you know the bank is doing this, your only other option is
John's
this.
gonna say, I want you to come over here with me because we about to take all my money out this bank and we gonna hide it in this wall over here because he's not
Oh,
trusting.
we can do that. We can make. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Take it, but cash ain't worth nothing no more. So
You lie. He be having a pocket full of it at all times.
what I'm saying is cash is not worth anything no more. And you know what? Now that you say that, I can see them implementing, you know, how they was trying to implement their own banking.
Hmm.
And they supposedly put it on pause and everything. It was it the Fed now? I think that's what it was called. So this
But
would
maybe
make
this is a part of it
this
because
would
when
make
you getting
sense.
rid of
So-
getting rid of the CFP.
But then, you know, all the big banks been swallowing up the small banks. So now, but nowadays it's more of the digital, which they don't call them banks, but it's like,
What you mean, like where there's no hub for them, but you're doing
yeah, it's like
online
Chime and like the bank Killer Mike
Mhm.
and him and his people, whatever they came out with. It's like that. It's like a digital. It's not like physical locations or anything. So a lot of even I think our Capital One, they have a few locations, but they don't have a lot of locations. But a lot of their stuff is still like that. But
Capital One used to be a big bank, and I don't understand why they dwindled down. But
you get restructure. Like I said, you got to go in there and clean house and restructure to keep shit pushing. So even with, you know, the Trump and Elon thing, a lot of shit, yeah, it's the shit that I don't like, but it is what it is. And until everybody wants to decide that we shutting shit down for 365 days, ain't shit gonna change. So I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. But on the other note, some shit is gonna be like I said, when he find out where all this money going, but I don't think they gonna make it. I told you. Because
did I tell you be careful what you say on here?
once you get to involving and find, because every day I'm hearing something about
What's that Arab dude from Cali you be listening to? Watch.
Arab dude from Cali.
I think he looked like he Arab, or is he the one cat that you watch that they be sitting at a desk? It's like him and like
David
four-
Patrick? Or Patrick David?
Yeah,
From
they released a little bit of the evidence of JFK's uncle, and they said that they know for sure it was two shooters that killed him.
Yeah.
Which pretty much everybody knew that because they didn't.
Nah.
Otherwise, it didn't even make no
There's
sense.
a lot
If you
of
watch
people
the
that-
documentary, it doesn't even make no sense that one person would have shot him and that the bullet ricocheted off of somebody else and hit him.
Well,
the
I
way
don't
it
know
did.
nothing about that, but
Because that's what they say in this
I know
documentary
there was
that I watched.
video supposedly of the actual driver doing the shoot on one of the
Well,
shoots.
they in the documentary that I watched, it shows that you can see somebody calling the drivers off. You can see the drivers back off at a certain point, and you can see not the driver, the security, and you can see the security. One of the guards get mad because he was called off of him. But if you watch this documentary, you get to see.
Hold on, but what they got to do with the documentary? got to do
Anyway,
with-
so the other day they released that that was one of the things that Trump told him that he would do. So they released a bit of it, and the bit that they released was saying that they know for a fact that there were two shooters. So old dude said,
I'm waiting. Oh, but go ahead.
he's like, they're getting, the girl said that she's going to release the entirety of it in the next few weeks. And so they were all going back and forth like, we can't wait to see what this is, because for years people have been saying like what it was, and all of our government's been saying that's bullshit, you people don't know what y'all talking about. But it was they were basically saying
Of course,
that
that's what
the reason why he was killed was because he removed made some big major plays as far as money, the way money was moving, and he didn't like how the same thing Trump is doing, and the people don't like that. The people don't like that you're removing safeguards that they're accustomed to.
Because it was the this whole military industrial complex.
Yeah, and they were saying that is the reason why Kennedy got killed. So they kept saying if Trump keeps functioning in the space that he is, removing entities and unveiling money and removing money and trying to basically say he's clearing up this debt so that Americans can really know what's really happening. They said that those people that we don't see, don't like for those things to be uncovered.
The Illuminati.
And those people are going to be the people who take him out, him and his cabinet.
Hey,
so they were telling him he better tread lightly because this is the reason why RFK got killed.
All I said is the Simpsons predict a lot of stuff that happened. But I remember listening to the he was on Vlad. He was Italian. He was in the mob or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about
the older man you showed me.
Yeah, older guy. He got out not so long ago, but he talked about what he thought and what he heard about RFK and the reason why. It had something to do with, was it his brother? It had something to do with the union, the Teamsters, and what he kind of took as. But you never know. Only the government, hey, they do what they do. We know if you think.
They got into a whole thing basically saying that everything that the government's been telling us has been like a cover up.
It's always been a cover up.
If they releasing this, they should release the truth about the 9/11. And they were saying like,
9/11 was a.
They were like, there are so many other things that this government has lied to us about, and RFK is just.
But that's what they do.
I was just like, that's what O'Du was saying. Like
this, it's a meteor. It's a meteor coming right now. This. The change, and they saying we.
You not gonna let this shit go?
No, I'm not. I've watched too many movies. They gonna keep everybody cool. Then
they talked about it last night on the news.
Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Oh, you're fine. Nothing's coming. And next thing you know,
you can tell them what.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They don't want chaos to happen. So they want everything to keep going.
So basically, he's been watching. Is it a meteor?
Yeah, it's supposed to be something.
A few years back, they were worried about this meteor.
I don't think that was the same one what Nyla was talking about. I don't know, but
I think it is.
Nah, because it's been other ones that have shot past us. Is that has came close. And
y'all, if y'all was on the other side of this camera, y'all could see. She just randomly pops in here. Y'all, she always randomly coming in here for food. Now she's trying to hide. Y'all can see her. Just look at her. Look. Y'all, she came in here.
They can see you under the table, okay? I just want you to know that.
So she came in here randomly. Get your hand out from over the camera so they can see your face. And it's 11 o'clock. And what you doing, Nyla? Show them what you eating. What is it, Nyla?
Butt cake.
And she couldn't eat her dinner, y'all, but she come in here eating the strawberry chocolate.
That dinner burned my stomach.
Hey, bring it down. Bring it down.
Strawberry is it
That
chocolate?
ain't burn your stomach.
What is it called?
That's gonna make you go to the bathroom.
This is
A chocolate covered,
strawberry. Butt
nothing
cake.
but bun cake. 'Cause
It's new.
her daddy got her for Valentine's Day, and she ate half of it before we even got to dinner.
It's
Okay. And now she been in there. Y'all heard we caught her a few times on camera and she never came.
I have my headphones on.
Yeah, I told you. That's why she didn't say anything
But
about.
she came in here
when
because
I'm
this
getting
cake
her a
called
flip
her.
phone.
Right. But yeah, so this meteor.
Yeah.
It initially said that it would be 7 years.
Nah, it was more than 7 years. They saying now
That it could be 7 years before we see it hit here. Possibly or something like that. But it was on track to be
I think it
not
moved
hit
up
us on
and
course,
like-
and then all of a sudden it changed its course.
it moved up, but they talked. So I'm like, okay, yeah.
They're like initially it's like
Matter of
it's
fact,
7 years
I'm about to
prediction.
go watch the movie with Billy Bob Thornton and them when they tried to go fly to the meteor and destroy it before it hit Earth.
Is that the one with Halle Berry?
No, you thinking of the other Billy Bob. I'm talking about Billy Bob.
I ain't talking about that movie where she kissed him. I'm talking about where she was a
She
part
not
of the.
in that.
Wasn't she
No,
in one where
she
she
not.
went up in a
No, that Billy Bob wasn't in that. That's the last one. That's when the moon
Oh, you're right.
is not what we think it is.
Oh yeah.
When it showed it's actually.
Done.
Oh, I don't remember which one you talking about with Billy Bob.
That was the old one. That's like when they went up. Matter of fact, who was all in it? Was that Billy Bob? Yeah, I think it was Billy Bob Thornton who was in it. There's a few actors in it, and they went up to save the world because the meteor was coming. They landed on the moon. They was trying to blow it apart
And
before
somebody
it
slipped off of it or something.
And who was that Billy Bob? I think it was.
I don't think that was Billy Bob.
But yeah. So, but anyway, but yeah. So we in them times. I'm like, man, I don't trust nothing they say. When you start hearing about these people and going in the bunker and the silo, y'all should go watch that.
Apple TV.
All I'm saying, and Iran got nukes in America. Google it. Do what y'all want to do. Y'all ain't gotta listen to me. I know y'all think this Hypnotic and D'usse got me tripping right now, but
this
it's
is not
not.
the Hypnotic and D'usse. This is him every freaking day.
I'm not like this every day. I'm just.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
just spitting right now because I try not to pay attention to that every day because I already know. I just need to know the certain places to go. Like we was watching the caves. Recently, I know where to go. Where's the closest one?
You know where you think because you know they said on that video that a lot of those caves have been changed.
Yeah, so
and-
no, they ain't been changed. They still there. That's what they want you to think. So you don't. Some caves in Denver. I know there's some caves in Kansas City where you can go this deep down miles and everything in. Hey, do your own looking up, but
I just say that
I don't trust nobody.
y'all should be paying very,
and don't
very
trust
close
it.
attention to what is happening right now because I think it is. I believe in my heart of hearts that we're about to see some shit that we've never seen before. And, I mean, I'm just saying between wars and between
We go.
the highest rates we've ever seen. They are already saying that there are going to be a possibility for mortgages to be drove out because of insurance issues with people being unable to get insurances in a lot of states because of all of these national disasters that have been going on.
Well, that's all. Well, it's mainly shit.
But if
The West Coast
yeah, but
and the coast.
all the coast is closest to the water.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Y'all gonna have to move back in.
But the thing is
But
if you live in those spaces and that's where you stay and you are unable to, you cannot get a mortgage without having homeowners insurance.
But
if you can't get
but
homeowners insurance,
but that goes back to what I guess for regular folk, but like all the millionaires and stuff.
you still but
Why the hell would you need if you really got money like that?
so them millionaire people. I'll give you a prime example: Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Their house caught fire when all that shit. They lost they big huge house thing. So just imagine if that big huge house didn't have homeowners insurance. It's gonna get fixed because of what they have as far as that. Your homeowner insurance helps you with some of that personal expenses that you get.
I get that.
So that's why.
I
you
know
need to have
that's
homeowners.
why, but you don't need it. What I'm saying is
Yes, you do.
I'm saying if you worth millions. I'm not talking about regular folk like you and me. I'm talking about if you worth millions. Yeah, you will take a loss, but yeah, you can bounce right back.
But
on that.
also, you're under the think about you. Okay, you saying that as okay. We talking about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. They ain't done movies in a minute.
And then, what that's supposed to mean? You still got bread.
You got money put up, but that don't necessarily mean that you got money.
This is what I'm gonna say.
That's why all of these stars is coming out and saying that they damn near broke.
Well, y'all should have got. Y'all need to listen to. Y'all should have got y'all investment game up. Cause that's what they say about NFL stars and all the athletes who go broke. None of them never.
What are you talking about? You taking 18-year-olds and putting them in the NFL,
I ain't
giving them
even
money
talking-
they ain't
it
even
ain't-
fathom, and then
First of
tell
all,
them how to spend
it's
it.
not even just 18-year-olds. You got older people that's you find out they broke and they got no money. They had millions, either whether it was from Tyson losing everything or anybody who's been athletes. They never got around the right people in the investments to show you where to put your money, how you do your money, how to keep.
Maybe you really
keep money
how old are you
flowing.
right now?
I'm old enough.
The fact you said it's hilarious. But I don't give a shit if you tell the people how old you are.
55.
But when did you start getting to the place? How many years ago was it when you started getting to the place of really thinking about investments and investing? Like really pursuing learning about investments. How old was you?
Last few years.
Okay.
But I've always attempted to pursue or do something for as an investment, but I never understood that until now because the era we in and there's so many people teaching thanks to platforms like what we're on right now. You seeing everybody and breaking it down and you trying to learn and everything. But even some of them suckers, man. Some of them.
Not without an expensive ass cost.
Yeah. I got a bone to pick. 11. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. Them charging the amounts.
To educate you on.
I guess. I guess your price is your price, but hey, that's not here nor there. But I'm just thinking like people, even like just say Will Smith. Certain people. You would think if I got a $10 million house and it burned down today, they worth a couple $100 million. It shouldn't be.
But what did you say? You said to me the other day.
It shouldn't be no problem.
That could be just your general words. That could not be I don't have those assets.
No, typically you got it. You just don't have it in liquid.
So
you can cash out. You can cash out on some of your shit. That's what you got to do. That's what I'm saying. Like for me and you, yeah, it was devastating. We couldn't come back. Well, I'm probably gonna come back, but off of that. But there are people that can't come back off of losses, especially if they ain't. I think people who used to taking losses and knowing how to maneuver can come back easier than people who ain't never really took no big loss or been down and out and then had to start all the way over. Right.
It's the same conversation we was having the other day. Like as a people of color, we've experienced loss to an infinite amount that what's happening right now is maybe less phasing to us because we've been in the season of drought for so long. This is where we function at.
Feast, the drop season.
So eggs being $7.99.
$7.99 for eggs.
Y'all call him like what? I feel like I'm making a fucking life altering decision. Like between the price and if we gonna die from eating the eggs, we gotta Google if the eggs is safe to eat. Then once you Google if they safe to eat.
Well, you ain't supposed to be eating eggs anyway, from what I've been learning now, anyways.
Well, right. Well, that's a whole nother thing.
And which really we don't eat eggs like that.
No, we don't. And I don't like the way they smell anyway. So that's my reason. Like I've never been able to get past the smell. But just knowing what eggs are, this shit freaks me out. Just knowing exactly what they are. I'm gonna need y'all to do y'all own research because I don't want to be too.
So you put that picante sauce on them.
The picante sauce ain't got shit to do with. That's the only way I can stomach them.
Her and their chicken.
It's basically like trying to trick myself into eating them. That's basically what I do. But at the same time, like you in the grocery store and you like, can I eat this brand? Do they have bird flu? How do I know? Like, we literally standing in a grocery store making life-altering decisions about eating some fucking eggs. And once you get past the bird flu shit, now you gotta decide if you can afford them. Because they down $8.
We really didn't need the eggs, but I told you to make the cornbread.
I said I could have made the cornbread with water, but y'all was like, that shit's weird.
No, I told you, we've been doing the corn, how was we using eggs still in that? I think we was, yeah. Even from scratch, you still need it.
I said we can make it with water, and you like, that shit don't sound right. You can make cornbread.
I never heard you say that, but that still, it doesn't sound right. So.
I like, you can do it. He like,
now, well, you know what?
I'm gonna show you.
I was about to say some hot water cornbread, but you still need eggs normally.
No, you don't. That's just in your head because you've already seen it that way.
Excuse me.
Y'all remember what I said in
bonds
this
it.
video?
With the milk and the powder, it helps.
Okay, so you don't
guess
need
what?
the egg. You can just use the milk.
Guess
then,
what?
Babe, that's what you're saying.
Try that tomorrow. Let's see how I do.
We got muffins in here. Then we finish.
No. We just doing this just to figure this shit out. Okay. So you gonna make some water cornbread.
Of course, I gotta prove that shit is what it is.
Yeah,
to you.
we gonna see how. Nyla, your mama making water cornbread tomorrow. Like she said, what?
I don't got time for you or her on this bullshit.
It's gonna be watery.
What she said?
She said, "Is it sweet?"
That's how she wanted.
Your cake is what you got sweet.
Right.
But we about to close this out. Another Sip Sumthin Friday / let's talk about it. Like I said, what you sipping on?
Hypnotic.
Where's she at? Where's she at?
We're not talking about Larry June.
Yeah, that's two different people. Even though he got that yay from them, yeah. But
What
D'usse,
sipping on?
Hypnotic, David Banner,
Love Potion.
Love Potion. You know what? Did Tupac call us? What was that? His was Alizé, and that was another one. Alizé.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I seen the Alizé in the
store.
liquor store.
You know, it never
Like, do they even make it?
I have no idea. We're gonna have to find that one out. We're
Look,
gonna bring back
Google is our best friend. We about to find out. Let's see. Do they even? What do it look like?
You so tipsy you can't even spell Alizé.
Alizé drink. Boom! Right there, pop up. You can order it on Uber Eats. $13.99.
Let me see that.
You thought I was bullshit.
Oh damn!
Yeah, now you owe me an apology. Talking about I'm drunk.
Hold up.
Get the fuck out of here. And they got different flavors.
That can't be right.
It says $13.99. Why would they lie?
No, I'm looking.
And this one is the golden passion. Do you see the other one?
I don't
the
know.
blue?
Hold up. No.
That is it. Go back to.
Shh. No, something's not right. Because that's the alcohol percentage is what I'm looking at.
Go back to the other
That's
one.
only. Alizé was more than the 16% alcohol.
Are you sure?
I swore it was.
But
that was like that shit, and this is.
maybe they had to bring the content down because they had to do that with what's that one I used to drink? Mad Dog too.
Nah, Mad Dog was never really. Mad Dog 2020, that was never. You know what? Maybe it is because this is only I guess so. This is only 17% alcohol.
No,
by.
you owe me an apology. Trying to tell me I don't know.
I didn't say you. I said this.
You
see
said
the
that's
difference?
bullshit.
I said I don't think
Now,
it was right. I
hit the arrow and go
swear it
back.
was. I seen the other flavors. That's not what I'm talking
What other
about.
flavors they got, sir? What's the blue?
Blue. You cool? It's blue. Alizé Blue Passion, and Gold Passion, French vodka.
It's got to be another one.
Nah. But It's been fun chilling with y'all today. We got some more in the work.
Ooh, they got a red one. It's called Red Passion Cranberries.
They doing too much.
They got
probably.
it at Total Wine.
Yeah, they probably doing too much.
Triple melon.
I don't know. We may come back with some more old school drinks.
Ooh, Jesus.
Cause
No, I don't know about fucking with no Alizé because
I can't recall. Man, that's been at
I don't
least
know about that. But Total Wine got all of them.
that's been at least 20 years and they had some damn Alizé.
Yeah, probably when we was dating.
15, 20, yeah. That's been a long time since I had some Alizé. Shit, I don't even think I was really drinking that then. I think that was even before you went Alizé. Before I met
Don't
you.
talk about shit before me. Because that shit don't matter.
Here we go.
You didn't have a life
again.
without me.
There
was no life without
You right.
before me.
No life without you, babe.
Don't do that. I don't like the way that felt. Don't you do that.
But hey, thanks for tuning in. It's been another good one.
Can you move this bottle out of my
With the
face?
most,
People
it's
can't
not
see
in your
me.
face. You see your face right there? Your face is showing, glowing. Look at that skin. Let's zoom in. See that skin?
See it? You see that muscle structure?
Really? Here we go.
Here, come on.
I told no, I'm not about to do this. I told you to do them pull-ups, and I got you.
Look at that muscle. Look at that glow. You better tell these people about your wife in the gym.
Hey, I got you. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. And
You such a hater.
you know, I ain't hating.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
congratulating.
That's
Hey,
okay.
hey.
You ain't gotta see me. People see me.
Stay up to date with the MostyleFam. And put this on your list. Go ahead, sip you some
Hypnotic and D'usse.
Bruce Banner is what I'm calling. Bruce Banner, get you right, get your mind right,
Drink precautiously.
and don't get laid up tonight. Peace.
Sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us.